Virgo, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's an energy reading for Virgo, sun, moon, and rising sign. Virgo, this is a timeless message that you attract into you when you are ready and capable of hearing it, but it is for the week ahead, so it casts out for the week ahead of whenever you're watching it. We're going to do a 7-day spread so you know exactly what's happening throughout this week. We begin here, Virgo, with nothing is wasted. So this card does inherently look back, and it talks about seeing the past through the perspective of optimism, sort of like the silver lining card. Also a sense of there's treasure in a trash heap, right? This sense of I can find something beautiful in the midst of something that maybe didn't work out so well or go so perfectly, or what doesn't look so perfect or isn't so perfect externally. But there's just this energy of vulture energy. Now, vulture energy, vulture totem really speaks of cleaning up the craziness, cleaning up what everybody else looks at as trash, but being able to see some value in it. So it could also mean seeing the true value of something that other people don't understand. So could even mean, but it could also mean cleaning up wreckage, right? Or damage control. So let's get into it, Virgo. Once again, this is a reading for Virgo, sun, moon, and rising sign. It is an energy reading. Please do remember, however, that there is a new Virgo reading every single week. So remember to subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell so that you know when I upload your favorite content, as well as you know when I go live, and you can participate in the community feeds and all of those things once you become a subscriber. So remember to subscribe and ring that notification bell. If it falls out, Virgo, I'm going to leave it as part of the reading because it's meant to be part of the reading. If you're looking for a personal reading because you have specific worries or concerns, then please go to my website, www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com, and you can book and schedule right there, and you'll get your answers within a 24-hour period because I have a quick turnaround period. Let's just finish this up, Virgo. And then we're going to cleanse the energy so that we get clear messages coming through. Okay. And we go. Let's go, Virgo. Virgo. Trust in divine detours. And that's coming up a little bit in the past. But there is something here, okay, that probably possibly surprised you or asked you or required of you to have to do a quick turnaround or a quick change or a quick left or right, right? Trust in divine detours is coyote energy. So there is, it's not deceptive when it's upright. It's simply asking you to be malleable, right? And participate in the moment without expectation. That's what it means. Also, faith. Like you're going to expand and you're going to be able to grow through faith if you allow yourself to not have to always plan or to not have all preconceived judgments or notions about a certain situation, to remain open. And this is a little bit in the past. So there's a sense of some sort of spontaneity or like quick change. And we're going to get deeper into what that is. And then we have nothing is wasted. So it's almost like in some ways you may feel like there's regret or I should have done it my old way, but you shouldn't have. because there's such a bountiful benefit to what you decided to do and how you decided to do it, and that you were open and receptive to being different or to doing things differently. And then we have surrender now is coming up in the future. Now, I don't know how far into the future it is, could be later on this week, but ultimately this is also Sagittarius energy, and this is my moth to the flame card. And Virgo, what this card means is surrender and you avoid the flame. You don't surrender to the flame. It's actually your instincts and the way you think and all the things you think you know that lead you into the flame and make you crash and burn. But if you would just separate yourself from all that and release all that, you avoid being attracted into something that would hurt you or something that will crash and burn. And ultimately, it's like you see clearly now. You understand that. You see the clear path. You see in the darkness so that you don't need the distracted light. There is a sense of wisdom here that makes you realize you've got to let go and let God. Now, I'm going to tell you, what were these divine detours for Virgo, please? What were they? We have a new opportunity, Page of Pentacles, maybe a new you, maybe a decision to try something different, try something new, start fresh. For me, often the Page of Pentacles represents planting a seed. So ultimately, it's almost like you got a new chance on something that you didn't expect, didn't ask for, and it was a good one. There was a lot of value in something that maybe you would not normally have paid attention to or seen or associated yourself with. And God is telling me now, or the universe is saying through the cards, there's a defeat in there. This new opportunity that started out really sort of wonderful and fresh is ended or is ending this week. There is just a defeat in it. Like it's not going to go anywhere, but it's also nothing is wasted. What have you learned looking back, right? In retrospect. What do you mean it's defeated? Why? Because you have to start fresh and you have to start new. You have to start over. So it's almost like don't hold on to the old or try to make it work. Let it go and kick up your heels and move forward. Taking a leap of faith. Taking a leap of faith. And Three of Cups, there's here in celebration, being around people that you like, being around people that you know you love or you know love you. You also have Three of Wands, being able to see into the future. I almost feel like there's options here. Maybe there isn't a total defeat. Maybe there's a choice. So you can either, it's defeated, you can let it go, you can release it, you can not see anything about this positively, or something can completely fizzle out. Or you can take a leap of faith in it. And there's so much prosperity that lies ahead when you do. This sense of happiness, this sense of your ship's coming in, this sense of not realizing, or you might even be getting a second chance in something that was defeated. Like a chance of, even though something felt like it had crumbled, there is that sense of if you take a leap of faith in it, it can start up again, it can get a new beginning. Or just going in a whole new direction in a place where that gives you a great deal of joy. So you see clearly now. What do you mean by that? Surrender now and you see clearly now. It's almost like you see the way forward. What do you mean? Ace of Pentacles and Nine of Swords. It's almost like you're realizing that something has a lot of value to it after the fact. And that's why maybe you want a second chance on something. Because it's like, oh shit, how did I miss that beautiful opportunity? And can I still? And yes, you can still. That's the cards are saying. You absolutely still do have an opportunity to go back and bring it back to life and make it work again. Okay. Hold on. Let's get into the 7-day spread. We're going to pick the 7th day first as the resolution cards. What happens as the resolution to this week on that 7th day? Okay, 7th day. 7th day. Okay. Oh, there's underlying energy. Okay, let's dive in, Virgo. Let's get to day 1. We have you. So we have the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles is very certain. She's very responsible. And she's very respected for her ability to manage other people's things or to duel out resources fairly. But she doesn't always take care of herself. And this definitely would represent you. So it's almost like a sense of spending time with yourself on this first day, or understanding what your capabilities are, or realizing what you want or where value in your life lives, right? This could be a feminine energy that you're dealing with, maybe finding a way to make something work with another earth energy, because now we have Sagittarius energy, or it's about expansion and growth. Trying something and doing something that you never did before and investing in the future. Okay, that's day 1. It's like figuring out how to work out the impossible just by believing that you can. But it's not going to be based on what you've always known or always done. You have to be willing to step outside of the box that you've created for yourself. What about day 2? Some sort of harmony happening on day 1. Day 2, there is this energy of, I know who I am, I know my capabilities, and being able to work magic or bring something into light, or fix things, make something happen. Kind of out of thin air, realize your talents, realize your skills. It's almost like you can do this. You can make something work. Okay, what about day 3? Virgo. We have Knight of Wands. And this is where the 5 of Swords comes out. Something defeated your actions. Something defeated your actions. Something defeated or defeating impulsivity or defeating moving forward, something that stopped it, or maybe moving on from defeat or seeing a way through defeat, taking action. This could have also been like somebody a fire sign, somebody with a lot of passion, defeating that, like defeated passion. Or moving on after a defeat. Let's get a clarifier. What do you mean? It's almost like realizing that something that got fucked up or defeated or ended, you want to start again, or you still have passion for. And that's what comes clearly to you, because it's almost like you're starting to realize a way forward, and that you can do this, and that you're capable. And so that now there's a way, or you find the courage to take action on something that you had been shut down or had gotten fucked up. Okay, what about the 4th day? We have the High Priestess. The High Priestess is here. And then the Lovers. There's some intuitive energy here where you know where you belong and who you belong with. That there is a connection or a connectivity or a serendipity about this. Meeting somebody that you are so attracted to, you can't deny your pull or your connection with them. Understanding them, knowing them intuitively. This could be a Gemini, or I just think intuitively, suddenly you know, and you realize that something is worth it, right? It's like kismet here. Ooh, Jesus, It's almost like romantic. It's almost like those scenes at the end of the old movies where you think somebody's breaking up or separating, but it's like, I'm not going to let that happen. But I realize I have to make the grand gesture. I have to demonstrate it. I have to show it. Like, I have to be the one. I don't know if it's you recognizing that or realizing that. I think it is because of this on the table. Like, what can I do to make this magic happen? When the magician is here, it's about you and what to do to get what you want, to fix things. And then we have Six of Pentacles on the 5th day. So there are options and opportunities here. A lot of options and opportunities that are coming into you, or an offer of sometimes it's marriage, right? Sometimes it's an offer maybe by a Taurus. Maybe it's an offer of extra finances. It's something that you can rely on. Taurus energy means it's something that's stable. It's almost like finally being ready to offer somebody something stable. And that could be coming into you, or like I said, you giving to them. Yeah. Even in a situation that you thought was just nothing was going to happen. Day 6, we have the 7 of Swords and the 2 of Swords. So day 6 is getting blindsided by your own worries, your own fears, by being undermined, not seeing or understanding what was not wanting to talk about. This is never a good energy, because it's almost like I don't want to talk about or think about, or I don't understand what happened. So what does that mean? Is that even a good idea? The Magician here. It's almost like somebody's being very manipulative, where it's like, if I think I make a grand gesture, I don't have to talk about why things failed. And that's wrong, because the only way to not have them fail again is to confront them and to not let them fail again. And then we have 7 of Swords again. So somebody undermining something that you did without, it's almost like they're not telling you, but they're undermining something that you did and they're going behind your back anyway. It's almost like you think you get this great, brilliant, beautiful chance, but then there's undermining going on anyway. What do you want Virgo to do about this then? Let's get a moon card. Virgo energy. We're going to go into 7th day. Virgo energy. What do you want, Virgo? Look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. That's all. It's landing right on top of that. It's like zoom out. Because it's not, the devil is not in the details here. Zoom out. Zoom out how? What do you want them to see? What do you want them to know? It's like, has this happened before? Is this a repetitive cycle? Zoom out. There's some disappointment here. 5 of Cups. You're focusing on the disappointment instead of the capabilities right behind you. And that's why God wants you to zoom out. Because you're focused on everything. Somebody's focused on everything that went wrong when there's so much potential for things to go right. And there's this sense of zoom out so that you don't keep looking at what failed, right? Or what you lost, but instead you can see that's the Lovers. That's the 2 of Cups. You see that behind you. You have it. You have it. But you're not looking at it but you have to. It's like broaden your perspective, right? Nothing is wasted. This sense of you got to let go of what's gone to be able to see what's good. Okay? How do we go about doing this? How do we go about doing this for Virgo? How do we go about doing this? Jesus. Thinker. think. I don't think your thoughts are actually keeping you stuck. You're thinking too much about it. We have yin, being open and receptive and being flexible. Being open and receptive and flexible. To thoughts or ideas, no. That's keeping you stuck. That's 4-4. Being open and receptive and being flexible is essential right now. That's what you have to be in order to get through this and get to the good stuff. Let's look at the angel messages. I'm going to ask what you're receiving too. Any angel messages for Virgo? Nope, I guess not. Oh, okay, a lot. All right, guys, we've got the angel messages on the table and we've got the 7th day. Let's go over to the extended and we will figure out the way forward. I'll see you guys there.